Hi, I'm Nancy. I'm based in Los Angeles, and my hometown is right outside of Washington, D.C. And I help take care of my mother, who had Alzheimer's, and my dad, who had dementia. For my dad, his dementia manifested in not knowing what time it was. You know, we would go out for brunch after Easter. I remember our last Easter together, and we had a wonderful brunch. We'd just gone to Easter service, and then he said, "So what time is church?" And so I had to step in and say, "Well, Dad, we just came from church." Oh, that's right. So for my dad, it was losing sense of time. It was just this continuous, gentle grief of when he would be lost or confused over what time of day it was and what needed to happen. For the most part, he had a great grasp on what was happening and what was going on, but every once in a while there was that moment of, well, actually, Dad. But for him, as he grew older, he sometimes had trouble getting from room to room and getting in and out of a car, and walking through up and down steps was difficult. And so I was the arm that he wanted to lean on. I was the person to guide him in and out of doors and to doctor's appointments. And it was an honor. And that's a daughter's duty. You take care of your dad. You watch over him, and it's an honor. It was an honor. For my dad, I think what was hard on me was that I had to be his champion, because my brother and his family really just wanted my dad to sell the house and go into assisted living, and they that was like the push, and my job was to be his champion and say, no, he's got to hold on to his house, and so he's happy where he is. So the hardest part about that was watching my dad's spirit be so hurt by having people treat him sort of condescendingly or dismissively, or get impatient with him. That was hard to see, to watch their reaction. And so my job was to be like, "Hey, Dad, you're doing okay. You're doing great, and I'm here, and it's all gonna be good." So I was his champion. So that was an honor. That wasn't a hardship, actually. Towards the end, I know that both of my parents had trouble reading and retaining the information that they read. It was beginning to be gone from them. So I would miss that. I would miss being able to enjoy books and reading. I would miss being able to enjoy a TV or film, because that is my business. And it would be an ache to watch something and enjoy it, and then an hour later have no memory of what I had just seen. That would be painful. What advice that I would give to other people who are being caregivers is to remember that your job, if you will, is to be of service to your loved one, to be there for your loved one. It's not about you. It's about them. And sometimes it can be very daunting, and it can be very exhausting, and it can test you in ways that you had never envisioned, that you're going to be pulled to that sense of, I can't bear it. But this is that last bit of time for them, and you want them to take from this a sense of gentleness and grace. And so I remember when my mom was fading, and I would have a difficult moment with her, I could not let any of that, I couldn't reveal any of that to my dad. I had to keep that inside because he was going through enough. So I would just go upstairs to the bathroom and run the water and just sob and cry into a towel so that he could not hear me. You know, I'm a soldier's daughter. That's what I kept saying to myself. I'm a soldier's daughter. I can bear this. I can bear this. So I think you find the patience, you find the strength to be of comfort to them. This is their twilight time. So just, if you need a break, you take it. If you know that there are certain things that you absolutely cannot handle anymore, like personal details or whatever, there is help. You can get help through different services, different organizations. And if you do need help, if it is physically impossible for you to do it all, then get people who are trained in that caregiving to assist you. The help is out there. But know that this is your loved one, and the greatest gift that you can give them is to hold their hand and be there with love and grace and strength. They may not remember you, they may not remember your name, but they can feel and they will remember the love. And that is always what is most important.